Hi friends, hi friends. Today we will discuss about today we will discuss about the engineering mechanics. In that, sometime every time what will be given, force will be given and thetas will be given. What you are finding the magnitude and direction. But sometime what will happen, sometime resultant will be given, sometime theta will be given. Okay, na? But in this problem, he is asking to find out the force and theta he is asking. But in previous section, have you seen the video? So in that videos, what happened means thetas will be given and force will be given. But in this problem, he is asking to find out the force and theta. Some theta and some force will be given. And then previous problem, if you see, in that any force is not acting on the axis, whether it is x axis or y axis or negative x axis or negative y axis. But in this problem, the force is acting on the axis also. Maybe some problems are there related to that, we will see that one. So here what is given, first we will read, I will read the question. Find the value of, big question is there, I simplify that, what you have to find out, that's it, that's the important, and diagram will be given in your question, no need to worry about that one. So what is given here, find the value of f and theta. What is given question, find the value of f and theta. So here you have to find out the value of f and theta. Here one force is given, you do not know that one only you have to find out, and here some theta is given, that one also you do not know, that one only you have to find out. So in this problem, these two things you have to find out. You have to find out the value of f as well as you have to find out the value of theta, and here 500 Newton is given. How much force is given? 500 Newton, and how much it is given? 240 Newton, and here theta is equal to 30 degree. So what you have to do, here three forces are given, but you can go for Lami's theorem, but here one theta is unknown. If one theta is unknown, you can't apply the Lami's theorem. From last videos I told you that, from last sessions I told you that whenever three forces are there, you can go for the Lami's theorem. But in this problem, Lami's theorem is not possible. Why? Because here theta is not available. What is not available? Theta is not available. So what you have to do, you have to go for resolution only. When you will use resolution, when more than 4 forces are there, you will use the resolution. But here in spite of 3 forces also, we are going for resolution, because one theta and one force is missing. So what you have to do here, sum of horizontal forces is equal to 0 and sum of vertical forces is equal to 0. You can consider sum of horizontal is equal to 0 and sum of vertical is also equal to 0. So what I am doing, first resolving this force. See here, F1 is lying in which coordinate? It is lying in first coordinate. F1 is lying in first coordinate. I already explained you number of time. Suppose this one is your y axis and this one is your x axis. This is x, this is minus x, and here y will be there, and this is minus y. This is your first quadrant, this one is your second quadrant, this one is your third quadrant, and this one is your fourth quadrant. First quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, and fourth quadrant. This is your x axis, this one is your minus x axis, this is your y axis, this one is your minus axis. In first quadrant, the sign of x and y both are positive. In second quadrant, x is negative, y is positive. In third quadrant, x and y both are negative. In fourth quadrant, x is positive, y is negative. In first quadrant, x and y both are positive. In second quadrant, x is negative, y is positive. In third quadrant, x is negative, y is also negative. In fourth quadrant, x is positive, y is also negative. You have to remember this one. And coordinate, as I told you, this is forward, this one is upward, this one is backward, and this one is downward. Forward, upward, backward, downward. Forward, upward, backward, downward. You have to remember this one also. Forward, upward, backward, downward. This one also you have to remember. Suppose any force is lying in first coordinate, what you have to do? You have to resolve into forward and upward. Any force is lying in second coordinate, what you have to do? Upward and backward. If any force is lying in third coordinate, what you have to do? Backward and downward. Any force is lying in fourth coordinate, forward and downward. Like these conditions will be there. First coordinate, forward, upward will be there. In second coordinate, upward, backward will be there. In third coordinate, backward, downward will be there. In fourth coordinate, forward, downward will be there. In first coordinate, the sign of x and y both are positive. In second coordinate, the sign of x is negative, y is positive. In third coordinate, the sign of x as well as y both are negative. In fourth coordinate, the sign of x is positive and y is negative. Like that only you have to resolve this one. First we will count how many forces are there. Here one force is there, you don't know the value of theta here, and here one force is there, how much it is, 500 Newton, and here one force is there, how much it is, 240. Angle is equal to how much, 30 degree. Angle how much it is given, 30 degree. What you have to do, you have to resolve this one. How to resolve this one? See here, like this, forward and upward. Cancel this force. It is lying in first coordinate. First coordinate, what is the condition? Forward and upward. So this one is the forward and this one is the upward. This one is the forward and this one is the upward. Now next one, this one is lying on the axis. Whenever any force is lying on the axis, whether it is x axis or y axis, no need to resolve that. Whenever any force is lying on the axis, no need to resolve that. Whether it is lying on x axis or y axis, no need to resolve. So this 500 Newton is acting on the axis, whether it is x axis, y axis, positive x axis or positive y axis, no need to resolve this one. Now this one you resolve, this one no need to resolve. Here this is the inclined force. This inclined force is lying in which coordinate? Fourth coordinate. In fourth coordinate, what is the condition? Forward and downward. So here what you have to do, this one you have to take as forward and this one you have to take as downward. Forward and downward, forward and downward. After that I told you first step is completed. Now next step, wherever you are finding horizontal lines or horizontal component or horizontal force, what you have to write? Fx you have to write. This is the horizontal component, so better to write Fx here. Write the Fx, and this is also horizontal component, better to write Fx. This is vertical component, write Fy, and this one is also a vertical component, write Fy, and here this is horizontal component lying on the axis. This one is lying on the axis. No need to write anything because it is lying on the axis. No need to write Fx or Fy, whether horizontal or vertical. After that what you have to write, you have to second step you have to focus about the sign, in which coordinate it is lying and what is the sign of x component and y component. See, this force is lying in which component? First component. In first component the sign of x is positive, the sign of y is also positive, the sign of x is positive, the sign of y is also positive. Here no need to resolve this one here, but here you can write. I told you, see here, in this axis what is the sign of x? Minus. In this axis what is the sign of x? Minus. So here you have to write the minus. Here you can write the minus, because see, normally this is x and this one is the minus x, this is y and this one is the minus y, this is x, this one is the minus x, this is y, this one is the minus y, x minus x, y minus y, x minus x, y minus y. After that what you have to do means, see here, so in this coordinate you have to write the minus, because it is lying on the minus x axis, it is lying on the minus x axis. After that you have to resolve this one, in which coordinate it is lying? Fourth coordinate. The sign of x in fourth coordinate is positive, the sign of y in fourth coordinate is negative, the sign of x is positive and the sign of y is negative. After that next step what you have to do means, see, two steps are completed. Third step you have to identify whether the theta is lying with horizontal or vertical. The theta is lying with horizontal or vertical. In this case the theta is lying with horizontal. So horizontal means you have this one, you have to write cos theta, f cos theta, and here you can write f sin theta. This is f cos theta and this one is the f sin theta, because here the theta is lying with respective horizontal. So horizontal component can be write as f cos theta and vertical component can be write as f sin theta. Here also same thing is there. In this problem also the theta is lying with horizontal. In this problem also the theta is lying with horizontal. So horizontal can be write as 240. Here value is there. Here f is there. That's why I wrote f here. But here value is there. 240 cos theta. Theta is equal to how much? 30 degree. Here is how much? 240 sin 30. 240 cos 30. 240 sin 30. 240 cos 30 is there and 240 sin 30 is there. Like this you have to resolve the component. After that you can find out the, like this you have to resolve. After that what you have to do is, after resolving this one, next step what you have to do, you have to identify, you have to find out the sum of horizontal component and sum of vertical component. Whenever in your question if any force and theta is mentioned, what you can take, sum of horizontal you can consider as the 0 and sum of vertical also you can consider as the 0. If any force and any theta is missing, you can consider as sum of horizontal as 0 and sum of vertical is also as 0. So, here sum of horizontal force, let me check how many horizontal forces are there. First one is this F cos theta, second one is the minus 500, third one is the 240 cos 30. So, first I will write here F cos theta, second one I will write minus 500 and the third one I will write plus 240 cos 30 degree. This is F cos theta minus 500 plus 240 cos 30 degree. What you have to do, sum of horizontal is equal to 0. Here F cos theta minus 500 plus 240 cos 30 equal to 0, because sum of horizontal is 0. Why I am considering sum of horizontal as 0? Because here one unknown force are there. What is there here? Unknown force. So, here what you have to do, F cos theta is equal to, this one if I shifted that side it will become plus 500, then this is minus 240 cos 30, then F cos theta is equal to, with the help of calci if you solve this one, how much value is here? 500 minus 240 cos 30. So, here 297.15, like this you have to, 500 minus 240 cos 30 degree, how much? 292. How much this is? 292.15. Okay, this one is considered as the equation 1. This one as you consider as the equation 1. Next step what you have to find out, sum of vertical forces is equal to 0. Sum of vertical forces is equal to 0. First I will write down how many vertical forces are there. Sum of vertical is equal to, how many are there? 1 F sin theta, another one is minus, see here, first force is the F sin theta, another one is the minus 240 sin 30. Only two vertical forces are there. Here is the one and another one is the here. So, only two vertical forces are there. So, I will write here first one F sin 30 minus 240 sin 30, like this, F sin 30 minus 240 sin 30. So, here you can write F sin theta is equal to 240 sin 30, F sin theta is equal to, with the help of calci if you solve this one, how much? 240 into sin 30, 240 into sin 30, 240 into sin 30, you will get the value how much? 120. How much you are getting value? 120. Once again I will try to solve that one. 240 into sin 30. How much is the value? 120. The answer is 120. This one is your equation 2. Previous one is your equation 1 and this one is your equation 2. Okay, now previous one you have to solve 500 minus 240 cos 30 and this one is the 240 minus 240 sin 30. Like this you have to solve. After that what you have to do, equation 1 is there and equation 2 is there. Equation 1 is there and equation 2. So, what you have to do, divided the equation 1 into equation 2. Equation 1 divided by equation 2, because in this both the things are unknown. So, what you have to do, see here, equation 1 is there and equation 2. So, what I am doing, equation 2 divided by equation 1. What is the equation 2? F sin theta is equal to, here F cos theta is equal to, what is the F sin theta? 120 and F cos theta 292.15. F will get cancel. F will get cancel. After that next step will be, after cancelling, this one will become sin theta by this one will become cos theta. 120 divided by, you have to use the fraction button here. Here what is the first value? 120 divided by 292.15. How much you will get the value? 0.4107. 0.4107. Sin by cos will become, it is tan theta. Tan theta is 0.4107. Then theta is equal to tan inverse of 0.4107. With the help of that, what you have to do, shift tan, then press the answer. Automatically you will get the answer. No need to substitute. 22.33. 22.33. Theta is equal to 22.33 degree will be there. Theta is equal to 22.33 degree will be there. After getting this value, theta is equal to 22.33 degree. Now next step what you have to find out the value of f. You have to find out the value of f. How to find out the value of f? Mean anyone you have to equation you have to select. Sum of the vertical you selected, na? Sum of vertical is equal to how much? F sin theta. F sin theta. F sin theta. Sum of vertical I am writing. Sum of vertical is equal to f sin theta minus 240. अल्लाह कौन है वो? चलेगी वीडियो, तो समझ में नहीं है आज. उनको बुलाओ, आज सर को बुलाओ.